Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The Packers pulled out a 27-20 win over the Giants. Jordan Love overcome his shoulder injury. Somebody forgot to tell him he's not Derrick Henry. He shouldn't be. But anyway, after scoring just 20 points combined in their previous two games, losses against the Panthers and the Eagles, 16-13 loss to the Panthers, 10-7 loss to the Eagles, the Panthers hit their magic number of 27. They've scored exactly 27 points, not a point more, not a point less, in 5 of their 6 wins this season to improve to 6-3-1. Jordan Love, 13 of 24, 174, 2 touchdowns. They didn't run the ball. Romeo, wherefore are thy hands, Romeo? Christian Watson came up big today, had a big-time catch, big-time tough contested catch. That was really the difference in the ball game. And then Michael Parsons closed it out with a strip sack that ended it. He ended up having a sack and a half. Listen, a lot of people are going to say Jameis threw an interception. That's on Jalen Hyatt.
I don't know
why. You cannot.
He stopped.
Yet, Ocho, if you got an outbreaking route, I don't give a damn if the corner is outside of you. You can't pull up because the corner is out there, because the quarterback is throwing it on anticipation. He don't know that you're going to pull up, so he's throwing it where he anticipates you to be.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Oh, my goodness. This is why I can't, Chad, now y'all see why I can't coach.
Hey, Unc, that's a teaching lesson. That's why you should be coaching. Because
I ain't got to teach you that. You know that. You can't pull up on a damn route.
You got to know that. You can't allow the body of the person there to deter you from getting to your position. If anything, if you got the corner route and he's already sitting out there, you want to beat him to the punch. Beat him to the position. Put your body in between the ball and him. If he knocks, break it up. Either if he knocks it down or you make a play on it, one or the other. But you can't pull up.
Guess what? And when I knock it down, guess what I'm gonna do, Ocho? Strap.
So either way, you got to give yourself a chance in that situation. You got to give your quarterback a chance. You got to help your quarterback out there. Because he's trusting you.
Oh my goodness, these guys, bro! I see so many guys all the time, Ocho. The guy's running an end breaking route where the guy's inside. He pull up like the quarterback go like, oh, he gonna pull up because the guy's in.
Yeah,
no,
you gotta go get it.
Collide him. You got to break that up because if you don't, it's gonna be a pick, which it was. Yeah. I'm like, Jordan, have mercy.
Yeah. I mean, listen, they'll be.
Jameis, what was Jameis today? Jameis was 19 of 29, 201, 1 touchdown. He was sacked twice. Tracy ran hard in the absence of Scatterboo. 19 carries, 88 yards. Singletary had 16 for 44, 38 rush attempts, 142 yards. Interim head coach Mike Kafka claimed close but was unable to get a win. But Jordan Love was 13 of 24, 174, 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs was injured in this game and did not return. So that's an injury that we're probably going to need to pay attention to. And to see how serious that injury is. Bears beat the Vikings 19-17 with a game-ending field goal set up by Devin Duvernay. A 56-yard kickoff return. J.J. McCarthy inaccuracy dooms the Viking. McCarthy completed 16 of 32 passes for 150 yards, a touchdown, but he had 2 interceptions. Most of his pass attempts were affected by pressure. The Bears blitzed on fewer than 40% of the snaps, and the 4-man rush only reached J.J. 3 of 19 snaps. Ocho. J.J. McCarthy, 16 of 32, 150, as I mentioned, 1 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He wasn't sacked, but he didn't look good. Jefferson had 5 catches, 61 yards. Hawkinson was 3 for 39. Addison was 2 for 20. Naylor 1 of 16, but he did catch a touchdown. They didn't run the ball. Chicago says, you know what? We're going to see if you can do. They returned the favor. Remember the first game? It was McCarthy, that game-winning drive that ended up beating the Bears. Caleb Williams is getting more and more comfortable. He had 16 of 32, 193. He didn't throw a touchdown. He didn't have an interception. He had a fumble, but it was recovered. They ran the ball 39 times for $140. Nothing outstanding, but man, he hard to get. Look, they got 2 sacks on him. They probably should have had him about 5 or 6 times, Ocho. How he gets out of those predicaments sometimes, that's
he getting up out of there. Hey, listen, one of the few quarterbacks in the NFL, Unc, that can extend plays. He can play off script, and obviously when a play is called, he's one of those, when the play breaks down, he can make something out of nothing. He can make something out of nothing. And you add that talent that he already has, the escapability, the ability to extend plays with the creativity of Ben Johnson. Listen, it's a match made in heaven. There's a reason why they are where they are. There's a reason why their record looks like it looks. And I understood what would happen when you get a head coach like Ben Johnson and you put him with a talent like Caleb Williams. There's a reason why they're having success this year. He's done very well, not turning the ball over. He's not turnover prone as opposed to how he was last year. And they playing well.
Ocho, if I'm not mistaken, the Bears are in first place in that division.
Yeah, how you know?
Because the Lions lost tonight. The Lions are 6-4. They're 7-3.
What did I tell you? Who are the 2 teams I told you to watch out for before the season started when I talked to you in August?
Yeah.
The Bears and the Panthers. I told you. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to this game of football. I know what I'm talking about.
Brock Purdy. We're going to go to the 49ers. Brock Purdy throws 3 touchdowns in his return from a toe injury as the 49ers cruise 41-22 over the sloppy Cards. Purdy completed 19 of 26 passes for just 200 yards, but Christian McCaffrey extended his NFL record with his 17th career game, at least 1 running touchdown and a catching and a receiving touchdown. The Cardinals were called for a franchise record 17 penalties, which was the most for any team in an NFL season this season. They had 11 penalties in the first half, which was tied for the most before halftime for any team over the last 20 years. Jacoby Brissett started his 5th game. Ocho, he was 47 of 57.
That's
452, 2 touchdowns, but he did have 2 interceptions. They didn't run the ball. They couldn't. He had 2 receivers. Wilson, 15 catches, 85 yards. McBride, 10, 115. Dort, 6 for 66. So he was throwing it all over the place, but unfortunately those 2 turnovers undid it. Brock Purdy, 19 of 26, 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. McCaffrey had 13 carries, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns. Brian Robinson Jr. had 8 for 24. George Kittle, 6 catches, 67 yards, 2 touchdowns. Juwan Jennings, 4 for 54. Christian McCaffrey, 5 for 40 and a touchdown. Don't look, but the 49ers are 7-4. After dealing with all the injuries that they've had, Kyle still has them right there.
The funny thing about it is everybody's getting healthy at the right time. Everybody getting healthy at the right time, and they're gonna hit their stride at the right time. We going into in December, huh? Coming up, huh? Wait, we in November, aren't we?
November.
Yeah. Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Ocho, Jacoby Brissett started his 5th game. He completed 47-57 passes.
That's a record, huh?
The 47 completions are the most completions in an NFL game in regulation.
That boy, he dealing that thing, boy.
He dealing.
It didn't come with a win, but one thing about Jacoby, he could sling that thing.
The Eagles are the number 1 seed, 8-2. The Rams, number 2 seed, 8-2. Chicago Bears, the number 3 seed, 7-3. Tampa would round out the division winners at 6-4, and then you have the Seahawks at 7-3, the 5th seed. Green Bay at 6-3-1, the 6th seed. The 49ers are 7-4, the 7th seed. Right now, Detroit would be on the outside looking in, as would the Panthers, Vikings, Cowboys, Arizona, and Atlanta, Commanders, and the Saints. So right now, the Detroit Lions are the 8th seed.
Jeez.
But the 49ers are getting healthy, Ocho, at the right time.